and I'm going to step out to about a 4 hour chart here and get a little bit bigger picture. And you know, right now looking at SPY first, you know, it's hitting some pretty big resistance here, double top here. It's really been struggling to make the all-time high. I don't know if they'll pop it, but you know, if you were long this thing, I think you can raise the mission accomplished sign and probably bail out of this trade. And but anyway, that's my thoughts on SPY. I sold some credit. Excuse me. I sold some credit spreads on it for next Friday, but I also condored it too underneath because I don't think it's going to go down much either. Looking at real estate, this chart looks pretty nice. You know, this last little tip here, where kind of overnight it does these kind of funny things, but you know, SRS is still a buy, but if interest rates roll down here, if we get a reversal, then I can see this thing selling off a little bit until people realize that we're going to be in a recession until Trump can spend his trillion. U-Gold, we got in it and we got stopped out officially on it, and it's I think it's, I don't know if it was a shake and bake, but keeping an eye on it here. It was getting pretty oversold, and I think it's ready for a reversal. UNG, the same thing. We bought at 730, got out at 720. It was just a quick trade. I'm looking for a reversal in all these, as you can probably see a theme, but it may still have a little bit of work to do on the downside. But I bought it at 730, out at 720, but I'll jump back in here pretty fast. But I'll probably jump back in if I get a buy signal. I'll jump back in on BOIL this time. The dollar is just amazing. I don't know when it's going to relent, but it's getting to a point of ridiculousness now. And I think the Fed risks losing control of the stock market here pretty soon. But we'll see. But it's just way overbought. I wouldn't be a buyer of dollar here, that's for sure. EVXY, I have VXX. I'm looking for a reversal. The VIX back down to 13 again, and it went. I think it almost touched. I don't know if it got under 13 or not. Let me just take a quick look here. Wrong one here. One more back. Yeah, I got down 1297. I don't know. I think there's some resistance here now. Well, I should say support, but resistance to keep going down. You know, next week's kind of a Thanksgiving week, but the week after, the next 2 weeks after that, people are going to get ready for Yellen. So, got to keep an eye on that. Like I said, VXX. I'm in VXX. I'm selling calls against it. You know, my price is 30.70 right now. I'm going to sell calls against it tomorrow for next week, and but I'm looking for a reversal on VXX here. Wheat, it's a buy. XBI, we have XBI puts, and I just think this was a kind of a blip today, and it looks like it's going to roll right back over. XIB, I think it needs to retrench. XLE, we're short with puts on XLE, and started to pay us today. Oil, again, just everything's driven by news right now, and prices can't hold. There's just too much of it. Eventually, I think it's just going to rip down hard. We bought First Majestic, and we got stopped out, but we stopped out at basically break even, but looks like it's about ready to get back into it again here pretty soon. And we got BOIL here. Like I said, natural gas, I think it's gonna start moving up again. About ready to jump back into it. Chesapeake, again, ready for a buy, not quite yet. Corn, we're in it, and it's uptrend, and we just added to it at 1853, and so I'm not selling it, and it looks like it's going to make another move higher. CRK, wait to see how what happens on this turn. DBA, we have DBA, we're holding. Drip, we're in drip, and so looks pretty good. I think oil services are in trouble. Dust, I think dust rolls over here pretty soon. Emerging market is that we have still struggling, and it's going to take a dollar move up here. That's an end of a day move thing, so it's kind of complicating it. We have ERX. Again, I think oil services are in trouble. GDX, it looks like it held up here. If it holds at higher low and we get a turn in the dollar, I think GDX flies higher. Same with GDXJ, and same with gold. We talked about real estate, talked about dust. JJG in the uptrend, so we're holding. This is a long-term hold, looks good. Joe, we got stopped out of Joe, just waiting for next buy signal. Talked about biotech. Moss we bought today, 27.14, and I'm looking for it to move higher. Talked about oil. I think oil's going to roll back down. There's just no reason why the price is going to stay this high. We got a sell signal on it, and I think once the Saudis price their IPO for their state petroleum company, then I think we'll see oil release. It's seasonally a weak time. Talked about real estate. The market, I talked about that. I think we're going to get a rebound here. Sugar got washed out here pretty good. Still on the sell. SILJ, we talked about the miners. Silver, same with gold. SLW, it's not quite a buy yet. And back to SPY again. So anyway, tomorrow I'm looking for the market to I don't want to call it sell off, but I don't think it's going to stay higher. And next week I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Usually it's a calm week, but the currency markets are just absolutely crazy right now. So anyway, it's Bob from Trade Genius. I'll catch you guys all later. Thanks. Bye.